Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel Medibil Pro. I hope you guys will be fine and doing great. So today we are going to start another lecture in basic medical billing course. So in this lecture we are going to discuss all about three kind of terms which are used in medical billing. These are the basic and important terms. The first one is deductibles. The second one is co-payments or co-pays, you guys can say that, and the third one is co-insurances. We have already covered this kind of these three terminologies in previous lectures, but I thought that we need to cover these terminologies with examples and with full details. So we are just going to cover all these three terminologies in this lecture with details and examples. And I hope you guys will be understanding these kind of three terminologies in a good and better way. Okay, so without wasting time, let's start the lecture. Okay, so first one is the deductibles. So what is the deductible and how we are going to interpret this kind of a terminology? Deductibles are a key components of health insurance plans. Essentially, a deductible is the amount of money that you are required to pay out of pocket for a covered medical expenses before your insurance plan starts to pay. Okay, so this is a simple one. You guys know that कि जब भी आप कोई भी पेशेंट यूएसए के अंदर कोई भी प्लान परचेज करता है, ठीक है, इंश्योरेंस प्लान वो परचेज करता है, सो एक हैंडसम अमाउंट होती है जो उसको अपना इंश्योरेंस प्लान स्टार्ट करने से पहले वो पेमेंट देनी पड़ती है। ओके, सो जब वो प्लान की पेमेंट मीन्स ये है कि जब दे देता है उसके बाद जो इंश्योरेंस कंपनी होती है वो फिर उसका जो अपना पार्ट होती है वो पे करना स्टार्ट कर देती है। सो वंस द पेशेंट इज मेट गोइंग टू मेट द डिडक्टिबल्स मीन्स जब उसके एक हैंडसम अमाउंट वो पे कर देता है उसके बाद जो उसकी इंश्योरेंस कंपनी होती है दैट इज गोइंग टू कवर डिफरेंट काइंड ऑफ अ मीन्स रेशो, उसकी रेशो मीन्स ये है कि डिवाइडेड होती है लाइक 80-20%, ठीक है। तो 20% जो होता है वो क्या कहते हैं पेशेंट पे करता है और 80% जो होती है वो उसकी इंश्योरेंस कवर करती है। ओके, सो इसको हम फर्दर मीन्स ये रीड आउट करते हैं, बट इनिशियली वी आर जस्ट गोइंग टू फोकस ऑन द डिडक्टिबल्स. सो डिडक्टिबल्स आर द अमाउंट्स आर द पेमेंट, okay, which a patient needs to pay before his or her insurance plan starts in or kicks in. ओके, सो इसके अंदर कुछ मीन्स ये कि डिफरेंट टर्म्स हैं और कुछ मीन्स ये कि कुछ की पॉइंट्स हैं जिसको हम देखेंगे। ठीक है, द फर्स्ट वन इज अमाउंट। ओके, डिडक्टिबल्स कैन वेरी वाइडली डिपेंडिंग ऑन योर इंश्योरेंस प्लान। यस, मीन्स ये है कि ये वेरी करते हैं किसी के अंदर, मीन्स आपके डिफरेंट प्लान्स होते हैं। यू गाइस नो दैट वी हैव ऑलरेडी रेड पीपीओ प्लान्स, मेडिकेल एडवांटेज प्लान्स, ओके, एचएमओ प्लान्स। सो इन प्लान्स के वो मीन्स ये कि कुछ कमर्शियल प्लान्स भी होते हैं। सो इनको मीन्स ये है कि इन डिपेंड करते हुए हमारे जो डिडक्टिबल्स होते हैं उनकी जो क्या कहते हैं अमाउंट्स होती हैं वो वेरी करती हैं। ओके, so they can be as low as few $100 or as high as several $1,000s. The amount is typically set annually, meaning you need to meet the deductibles each calendar year before your insurance benefits kicks in. Okay, so annually you guys need to pay these kind of deductibles annually. Okay, so those patients who are living in the USA, they need to pay their deductibles before uh, within the year. Okay, so once they have met their deductibles, their insurance is going to cover all those kind of benefits which were included in their insurance plan. Okay, so इसकी अमाउंट डिफरेंट होती है, मीन्स ये कि कुछ डॉलर से भी हो सकती है और कुछ $1,000 भी हो सकती है। ओके, सो डिपेंडिंग ऑन द प्लान्स, इंश्योरेंस के जो प्लान्स होते हैं उनके ऊपर डिपेंड करते हुए इसकी जो अमाउंट होती है वो वेरी करती रहती है। ओके, सो नेक्स्ट वन इज गोइंग टू बी द कवर्ड सर्विसेज. Deductibles usually apply to covered services under your insurance plan. These may include doctor visits, hospital stays, prescription drugs, एंड अदर मेडिकल सर्विसेज स्पेसिफाइड इन योर पॉलिसी। ठीक है, मीन्स ये है कि जो डिडक्टिबल्स आप पे करते हैं उसके अंदर मीन्स काफ़ी सारी डिफरेंट काइंड ऑफ मीन्स ये है कि जो सर्विसेज होती हैं वो कवर हो जाती हैं। लाइक इसके अंदर हॉस्पिटल विजिट्स हैं, ड्रग्स हो गई, प्रेस्क्रिप्शन हो गई, ठीक है, मेडिकल सर्विसेज हो गई, ठीक है। तो ये सारी आपके जो मीन्स के प्लान्स होते हैं उसके अंदर ये चीज़ें कवर हो रही होती हैं। सो दीज काइंड ऑफ लेक्चर्स अच्छा बेसिकली जो है मीन्स ये है कि उनके लिए हैं जो मेडिकल बिलिंग के लिए काम कर रहे होते हैं। ठीक है, ताकि वो ये है कि जो मेडिकल बिलिंग टर्म्स हैं उनको अच्छे से अंडरस्टैंड कर सकें। सो इफ़ यू आर न्यू टू माई यूट्यूब चैनल, अगर आप बेसिक कोर्स सीखना चाहते हैं देन यू गाइस कैन जस्ट स्टार्ट दिस बेसिक कोर्स फ्रॉम द लेक्चर 1। ओके, आई हैव अपलोडेड मोस्टली मीन्स इसके ऊपर जो लेक्चर्स हैं वो बेसिक कोर्स के ऑलमोस्ट 50 लेक्चर्स हैं। ओके, सो यू गाइस कैन वॉच ऑल दोज लेक्चर्स। उसके बाद जो लेक्चर्स आ रहे हैं वो मीन्स ये है कि स्कैटर्ड लेक्चर्स हैं। ठीक है, उनके अंदर मीन्स ये कि जिस तरीके से मुझे न्यू टॉपिक्स या न्यू चीज़ें मिलती गई, जॉब्स के बारे में मैंने बताया है, सो यू गाइस कैन जस्ट गेट ओवर दोज। ओके, सो नेक्स्ट इसके अंदर जो कवर्ड सर्विसेज, हम अपने टॉपिक की तरफ आते हैं, लेक्चर की तरफ। तो जो कवर्ड सर्विसेज होती हैं वो उसके अंदर डिफरेंट आ जाती हैं, लाइक हॉस्पिटल विजिट्स भी हैं, ऑफिस विजिट्स भी हैं, ठीक है, और प्रेस्क्रिप्शन भी आ जाती हैं, और इसके अलावा क्या है, मेडिकल सर्विसेज भी हैं, ठीक है। सो ये सारी जो कवर्ड सर्विसेज होती है, जब आप डिडक्टिबल्स पे कर देते हो तो आपके इंश्योरेंस प्लान्स के अंदर डिफरेंट सर्विसेज होती हैं कि हाँ ये बेनिफिट्स उस पेशेंट्स को मिलते हैं। ओके, so the next one is timing. You have to meet your deductibles before your insurance begins to cover the cost of covered services. Once you have paid the full amount of your deductibles, your insurance company will typically start sharing the cost of your covered services with you through co-payments or co-insurances. Yes, once you have met your deductibles, then your insurance will start paying their part. Okay, सो मीन्स ये है कि जब डिडक्टिबल्स पेशेंट के पे हो जाते हैं, ठीक है, $1000 थे तो उन्होंने पे कर दिए, ठीक है, विद इन दैट ईयर। उसके बाद जब जैसे ही उनके डिडक्टिबल्स कंप्लीट होते हैं तो इंश्योरेंस जो कंपनी होती है, डिफरेंट इंश्योरेंस कंपनीज होती हैं, मेडिकेयर, मेडिकेड, और इसके अलावा मीन्स ये है कि तो ये तो प्राइमरी गवर्नमेंट के इंश्योरेंसेज हैं, ठीक है। उसके बाद होते हैं कमर्शियल प्लान्स होते हैं काफ़ी सारे। सो दोज आर जस्ट गोइंग टू कवर डिफरेंट काइंड ऑफ अ स्टफ, ठीक है। फिर उसकी जो रेशो होती है, जो उनके प्लान्स के अंदर सर्विसेज होती हैं, वो जब भी सर्विस लेते हैं तो उसकी जो मीन से कुछ पार्ट पेशेंट पे करता है, और जो मोस्ट ऑफ द पार्ट होता है वो इंश्योरेंस प्लान पे करता है। वंस यू हैव मेट योर डिडक्टिबल्स, सो द इंश्योरेंस जो होती है उसके बाद फिर वो को इंश्योरेंस या को पेमेंट की शक्ल के अंदर वो इसको कवर करती है। ओके, so, renewal deductibles often reset at the beginning of each calendar year. This means that any amount you have paid towards your deductibles in the current year resets to zero at the start of the new year, and you have to start meeting the deductibles again. Here is an example to illustrate how deductibles work. So, जब भी कोई पेशेंट मीन्स ये डिडक्टिबल्स पे करता है, सो ये दीज डिडक्टिबल्स आर वैलिड फॉर द 1 ईयर। ओके, मीन्स 1 साल के बाद ये डिडक्टिबल्स फिर से रिन्यू होते हैं। उस नेक्स्ट आपको फिर ये है कि फिर से वही सेम अमाउंट पे करनी पड़ेगी अगर आप वो सेम इंश्योरेंस जो प्लान्स हैं, जो बेनिफिट्स हैं वो लेना चाहते हैं। देन द पेशेंट नीड्स टू पे द डिडक्टिबल्स again. Okay, so we have an example for you guys. So suppose you have a health insurance plan with a 1000 डिडक्टिबल्स। आपने एक इंश्योरेंस प्लान परचेज किया है, उसके जो डिडक्टिबल्स इंश्योरेंस ने बनाए हैं वो हैं 1000। ओके, यू विजिट द डॉक्टर फॉर अ कवर्ड सर्विस एंड द टोटल कॉस्ट ऑफ द विजिट इज 500। Okay, since you haven't met your deductibles yet, you are responsible for paying the full amount, $500 out of your pocket. Okay, so अगर आप means your patient है, if the patient doesn't have met the deductibles, then the patient needs to pay $500 out of his pocket. Okay, so he needs to pay the all responsible, means he will be responsible for all that kind of a money for that kind of a covered services like $500। ठीक है, अगर उसके $1000 उसके डिडक्टिबल्स से उसने मेट नहीं किए, तो उसको जो $500 की उसने सर्विस ली है तो उसको $500 एट दैट टाइम पे करने पड़ेंगे, क्योंकि इंश्योरेंस जाहिर सी बात कवर नहीं करेगी क्योंकि उसने अपने डिडक्टिबल्स मेट नहीं किए। ओके, सो later in the year you are required another covered services that cost $800। फिर नेक्स्ट ये है कि उसने 500 पहले पे कर दिए, फिर नेक्स्ट उसने कोई मेडिकल सर्विस ली, उसके जो मीन्स ये कि डॉलर्स बन रहे थे वो थे $800। ठीक है, सिंस यू हैव ऑलरेडी पेड 500 टुवर्ड्स योर डिडक्टिबल्स अर्लियर इन द ईयर, यू ओनली नीड टू पे अनदर एडिशनल 500। Okay, so 1000 deductibles minus 500 already paid, and your insurance company will start covering a portion of the cost according to your plans, co-payments or co-insurances। Okay, so इस तरीके से आपके जो डिडक्टिबल्स हैं वो कवर्ड हो जाएंगे, मीन्स ये कि 1000 कंप्लीट हो जाएंगे। ठीक है, 500 आप पहले दे चुके थे, नेक्स्ट फिर ये है कि आपको एडिशनल 500 देने पड़ेंगे। ठीक है, उसके बाद जो 800 मीन्स ये है कि उसके बाद जब 300 बचेंगे उसके फिर ये है कि जो को इंश्योरेंस बन जाएंगी या को पेमेंट्स बन जाएंगी, वो डिपेंड करता है कि हाँ भी आपका प्लान्स मीन्स कौन सी सर्विस थी या उस हिसाब से हो जाएंगे। लेकिन इस तरीके से आपके जो इंश्योरेंस कंपनी होती है, जो इंश्योरेंस प्लान्स आपने परचेज किया होता है, दैट इज गोइंग टू कवर योर एक्सपेंसेस। Understanding your deductibles is important for budgeting healthcare expenses and making informed decisions about when to seek medical care. It is also essential to review your insurance plans details to know exactly how your deductibles applies to different types of services. Yes, to different type of services there are different types of deductibles. Okay, so deductibles amounts vary depending on the services which you are just getting from different kind of providers. So before getting the medical services, you need to know about your deductibles. So this is quite important for you guys. Okay, so this was all about the deductibles. Now we are going to move to the next one, that is the co-payments or co-pays. So what is co-payment and what is the co-pay? We are just going to discuss that one. Co-payments often refer to the simply as co-pays are fixed amounts that you pay out of pocket for covered healthcare services at the time you receive them. Okay, so this is the fixed amount. Unlike the deductibles, they are going to vary depending on the services which you are be receiving from different kind of providers. But the co-payments are the fixed amounts you have to pay at the time of services, at the time of receiving service. Okay, so they are a predetermined cost sharing arrangements between you and your insurance provider. Co-payments are distinct from deductibles and co-insurances, which involve paying a portion of the cost rather than a fixed amount. Here are some key points about co-payments. So कुछ की पॉइंट्स हैं उनको हम देखते हैं कि हाँ भी क्या होते हैं. बेसिकली अब को पेमेंट्स वो होती है जो आप एक फिक्स्ड अमाउंट होती है. जब भी आप कोई भी मेडिकल सर्विसेज लेते हैं तो आपको एट द टाइम ऑफ प्रोवाइडर आपको उसी टाइम पे उस प्रोवाइडर को ये जो अमाउंट होती है फिक्स्ड अमाउंट, ये छोटी सी थोड़ी सी अमाउंट होती है, ज़्यादा नहीं होती. सो ये आपको देनी पड़ती है, उस पेशेंट को देनी पड़ेगी, उस प्रोवाइडर को जिससे वो सर्विस ले रहा होगा. ओके, सो इसके कुछ पॉइंट्स हैं उनको हम देखते हैं. फिक्स्ड अमाउंट्स. First one, unlike deductibles and co-insurances, which can vary depending on the cost of the service, co-payments are set amounts. Okay, co-payments जो होती हैं ये set amounts होती हैं, fixed amounts होती हैं. You know exactly how much you need to pay for a particular service in advance. Okay, so you guys, the patient knows that what kind of a service I am just going to get from the different provider, and I need to pay in advance this kind of payment. Okay, so this is the fixed amount and you just need to pay before your service, before you receive any kind of a service from any provider. The next one is immediate payment. Co-payments are typically paid directly to the healthcare provider. Okay, at the time of service, they help streamline the payment process and ensure that you contribute your share of the cost upfront. Okay, so this is the upfront cost, this is a fixed one, this is the already set cost. So you just need to give this money to that kind of a provider from you are just going to get the services. Okay, so this is the immediate payment. Next one is covered services. Co-payments apply to specific covered services outlined in your insurance plans. Okay, these services may include doctor visits, special consultations, urgent care visits, prescriptions, medications, and preventive care. So these are the services which are covered ones. Okay, so once you are just going to get these kind of a services from any kind of a provider, then you need to pay your co-payments before you check yourself from any kind of a provider. Okay, so इसके अंदर कौन सी सारी चीज़ आ जाती है, कंसल्टेशंस आ जाती हैं, स्पेशल से मिलना है, किसी आपने अर्जेंट केयर विजिट करने हैं, प्रेस्क्रिप्शन मेडिकेशन एंड प्रिवेंटिव केयर, किसी भी मीन्स ये कि कोई भी आप सर्विसेज ले रहे हो. सो उसके अंदर ये है कि आपको ये सर्विसेज जो हैं उसके लिए आपको को पेमेंट्स जो हैं अपनी फिक्स्ड अमाउंट जो है वो देनी पड़ती है. ओके, सो नेक्स्ट वन इज वेरिएबिलिटी. Co-payments amounts can vary depending on the type of service received and your insurance plan. For example, your plan may have different co-payments amounts for the primary care visits, specialist visits, emergency room visits and prescription drugs. Yes, means ये सिर्फ इस जरूरत के अंदर डिपेंड करता है कि हाँ भी आपकी जो सर्विसेज आप जो सर्विस ले रही हो उसके ऊपर डिपेंड करता है कि हाँ भी आपकी को-पेमेंट्स डिफरेंट होती है, बट होती फिक्स्ड ही हैं. लाइक ये जो स्पेशलिस्ट की विजिट्स के लिए होंगी, अगर वो सपोज $20 है तो वो मीन्स ये है कि इमरजेंसी रूम के लिए $20 नहीं होगी, बट डिफरेंट हो सकती है. बट हमेशा जब भी आप किसी स्पेशलिस्ट से मीन्स ये कि सर्विस वो पेशेंट लेता है तो उसकी $20 ही रहेगी. ओके, मीन्स होती फिक्स्ड हैं बट डिफरेंट सर्विसेज के लिए डिफरेंट अमाउंट्स होती हैं. ओके, इस सेंस के अंदर वो वेरिएबल करती हैं. Not counted towards deductibles. Co-payments typically do not count towards meeting your deductibles. They are separate from the amount you need to pay out of pocket before your insurance coverage kicks in. Yes, these are not counted in your deductibles because you need to pay these kind of separate payments. Okay, before you are just going to get any kind of a service from any provider. Okay, so these are not going to include it in your deductibles. Like you can just think that if you are just going to provide any kind of a small tiny co-payments to any kind of provider and they will be included or added up or summed in your deductibles, then that's not going to happen. Okay, so these are the separate amounts rather than the deductibles. Next one is predictability. Co-payments provide predictability in healthcare costs. Since you know that the fixed amount you will need to pay for covered services, you can better budget for medical expenses. Yes, you guys know that in USA there are a lot of expenses for medical, dental and VN. Okay, so they have to pay a lot of money. There are different kind of charges which are very expensive So that in that sense, you guys just can just manage your medical expenses because you know that how much you need to pay before you get a service from any kind of a provider in shape of co-payments or co-pays. Okay, so this was all about the co-payments. No, actually we are just missing the example. Yes, here is an example to illustrate how co-payments work. Yes, we are just going to discuss the examples for all these kind of things. We have already discussed the example of deductibles. Now we are just going to focus on the example of co-payments. Okay, so let's say you have a health insurance plan with a $20 co-payments for primary care office visits. Okay, so if you just visit any kind of a provider, rendering provider, and you have to pay $20. Okay, so you are just going to pay $20 to that kind of a provider. If you visit your primary care physician for a routine checkup, you would pay $20 directly to the doctor's office at the time of your appointment, regardless of the total cost of the visit. Okay, so that could be different, but you just need to pay the upfront cost, the set one, the amount fixed. That is the co-payment. Okay, the co-payment amount remains the same regardless of the complexity or duration of the visit. So if you are just going to have a checkup, routine checkup from any kind of provider, and you just take almost 1 hour or more than 1 hour, so that doesn't matter. Like that is not going to harm, that is not going to impact your co-payments. Okay, you just need to pay your only $20. Okay, so understanding co-payments is essential for managing your healthcare expenses and knowing what to expect when seeking medical care. Be sure to review your insurance plans to understand the co-payments amounts for different services covered under your policy. Okay, so always take care of your different kind of a stuff like deductibles, how much deductibles you have already paid and how much you need to pay. Okay, and how what is are the different kind of co-payments of different kind of services which you are just going to get from any kind of a provider. So this was all about the co-payments or co-pays. Now we are moving to the last one, that is the co-insurance. What is co-insurance and what are the different key points which are included in co-insurance? So co-insurance is another form of cost sharing. You can just see that co-insurance. Okay, so co-insurance is another form of cost sharing in health insurance, but unlike co-payments, which are fixed amounts, co-insurance involves paying a percentage of the total cost of a covered healthcare service. So there is a healthcare service that is covered. Okay, so means that healthcare service should be included in the insurance plan. Then insurance is going to pay for that kind of a service. Otherwise, if you are just going to get any kind of a service which is not included in your insurance plan, then insurance will not cover that kind of a service. Then you have to pay those kind of a bills or responsibilities out of your pocket. Okay, so healthcare, it is a way for you to share the cost of your medical care with your insurance provider after you have met your deductibles. Here is how insure co-insurance work. Okay, so co-insurance means co-insurance is you guys can say that is some sort of a sharing between you and your insurance plan. Okay, so if you have just met your deductibles and your insurance plan is active, then insurance plan is going to pay some part of your bills. Okay, and some part of your bills you are going to pay, and some of that kind of a thing your insurance is going to cover. So we are just going to see what kind of a different things are included in co-insurances. Okay, so the first one is percentage based payment. Yes, co-insurance is a percentage payment, like you can say 20, 80, 30, 70, 25, 75. Okay, so with co-insurance you are responsible for paying a certain percentage of the cost of covered healthcare services, while your insurance company covers the remaining percentage. The percentage you pay is specified in your insurance plan. Okay, so this is basically a percentage payment plan. Okay, so if your insurance is going to cover like the 75% of your insurance plan, then you will be responsible only for 25%. Okay, so you will pay, like if you just get a medical service from any kind of a provider which was covered one, then you just and that cost is going to be the $1,000, then you will be only responsible for $250, and $750 is going to be covered by your insurance plan, because you have a segregation between your insurance plan that you are going to pay 25% and your insurance plan is going to pay 75%. So this is quite a good one, because when your insurance is going to cover your medical expenses, then you will be just relieved. Next one is applied after deductibles. Yes, co-insurance typically kicks in after you have met your deductibles. Once you have paid your deductibles, you and your insurance plan share the cost of covered services according to the co-insurance agreement. and arrangements. Okay, so once you have just met your deductibles, then your insurance plan is going to pay for your medical services. Okay, so that is after your deductibles. Once you have met the deductibles, then your insurance plan is active. Variable cost. Since co-insurance is based on the percentage, the amount you have pay out of pocket can vary depending on the total cost of the service. Higher cost services will result in higher costs, higher out-of-pocket expenses will, while lower cost services will result in lower expenses. Yes, that is the good kind of a thing. You guys know that if you are just going to have a service that will be cost that you guys know that that will be if you that is going to cost $1,000, then if your insurance plan says that we are just going to cover 80% of your insurance plan, okay, 80% of your medical bills, then you are just going to pay only for $200. Okay, so like if you are just having a surgery or some sort of very expensive surgery, okay, so that cost $1,000, then you will be responsible for paying $2,000, and $8,000 will be covered by your insurance. So higher cost services will be going to the higher out of pockets. Okay, so if you just get any kind of a service which is the cheap one or the lower one, then you will need to pay the lesser amount. Okay, so next one is cost sharing. Co-insurance is a way for insurance companies to ensure that you have some financial responsibility for your healthcare expenses even after you have met your deductibles. It helps prevent overutilization of healthcare services by encouraging individuals to consider to cost of care. So in that kind of a sense, the insurance companies are going to share different kind of payments between you and your insurance plans. Okay, so that is a good one. Like if you just purchase an insurance plan and they're just going to cover your medical services. So the next one is annual out-of-pocket maximum. Like deductibles, co-insurance is subject to an annual out-of-pocket maximum. Once you have paid a certain amount in your co-insurance for a covered services in a calendar year, your insurance plan typically covers 100% of the remaining covered costs for the rest of the year. So if you have just paid your deductibles, your plan is active, and you have just paid the different amounts for your insurance plans as well, then after that your insurance plan will cover the 100%. Okay, let's say your health insurance plan has a co-insurance rate of 20% for the hospital stays. Okay, so if you are just going to have get a service of hospital stay service, and your insurance plan says that you just need to pay 20%, okay, of your medical expenses if you stay in the hospital. If you undergo a covered hospital procedure that costs $1,000, you would be responsible for paying 20% of that amount, which is equal to $200. Okay, your insurance plan would cover the remaining 80% or $800. Okay, so this was all about the different kind of terminologies which we have just covered in this lecture. The first one was deductibles. What are the deductibles and what are the different key points in deductibles? What is the co-payment and how different co-payments works? And the last one was co-insurance and what is the different definition of co-insurance and how different kind of things happening in co-insurance, deductibles and co-payments. So this is the end of the lecture. So if you guys can touch me with my provided number, you can just WhatsApp me as well, and there is an email ID of mine. You guys can just send me your queries, or if you have guys have any kind of a questions, you guys can just send me queries to this kind of an email. Okay, so thank you so much once again watching me on my YouTube channel. Inshallah, we'll meet in the next lecture with different kind of a stuff. If you have guys have any kind of a trouble, problems, queries, questions, you guys can comment on this video, and don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel if you are new to this one. And if you want to learn medical billing, a basic course, then you guys can just start watching my lectures from the lecture number 1. Okay, so if you still have any kind of a confusion, then you guys can let me know. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Inshallah, we'll meet in the next lecture. Till then, take care of yourself and your family. Allah Hafiz.